And I'm gonna finish this in the oven as well. You can finish it on the grill.
So I was sitting on the bow of the boat and I saw a little shrimp flop by, so I took my jig off. Fiesta Beach at Point of Rock. There's beautiful rocks behind me. I hear it snorkeling here, so I'm gonna jump in.
Alright Lauren, so you ready today or what?
I'm so ready.
So basically what we're going to be throwing is, this is the Super Spook Junior, and you know, we want to have this thing working side to side perfect. Be super careful, these hooks are really sharp, you got to be really cautious when there's a fish on there. You don't want to get this in you. So you know, main thing is I'll be stressing, just keep it going slow and keep it working side to side. And then we're also going to be throwing the spoon. Basic lure, been around for a million years, got a little weedless guard on there, and you get out in front of the redfish and they're gonna smoke it. So we're gonna kind of switch it up if we need to, but that's gonna be our basic, you know, game plan for right now. So you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready, let's go.
All right. So you know, Lauren was a little nervous about going out kayak fishing today, not being ever kayak fished in her life. You know, she was like, oh, I'm nervous, am I gonna flip it over? Is it gonna be too hard? Basically, the main thing with kayak fishing is it's real simple. You know, getting in and out of the kayak, you slide your butt in first, kick your legs around. My kayaks, the Wilderness Systems tarpons, they have rudders on the back, so you can steer easily with your foot pegs.
Sometimes I'm not the most coordinated girl, so I thought kayaking while fishing was going to be a little bit of a challenge because I've been kayaking and obviously I've been fishing, but I've just never combined the two, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Jason explained everything so well. The rudders really helped. It was a success. So me and Jason are paddling out. I'm, you know, just trying to get used to my kayak, make one cast, try to, you know, get the spook going just right. I got it good, I'm pretty confident. I make my very, you know, second cast and I see a wake behind it that, you know, I see the bronze dome head coming after it and it just crushes it. And that was so cool because it was my first redfish ever on top water, and to see it, especially a redfish, crush, you know, your lure on top water just is awesome. Alright, so you ready to let this guy go?
Yeah, it's a nice little slot fish, barely legal, but we'll let him ride to the next day.
Alright. See you later, friends. One of my favorite knots to tie is the loop knot. It goes by different names, but this is just my take on it. You're gonna take your leader and you're gonna stick it through your jig head or your hook or whatever you're using. You're gonna cinch it with your fingers tight so it doesn't slip anywhere. You're gonna make a loop in the line and you're gonna grab that with the same finger that you're cinching your leader with. And then you're gonna make an identical loop so you have two. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the second one and slip it through the first one. Hold that tight with your finger and then take the tag end and stick it through that second loop. And then you're just gonna grab the tag end again. You're gonna take this end and just cinch it tight. Make sure it's on there good. It's nice and tight now. Take your pliers or your cutters and just clip your tag end. You don't have to worry about getting it, you know, right down to the knot. Just a reasonable length. And what this knot allows you to do, it gives it more play, it looks more realistic, the lure bounces a little bit better. And this is such a simple knot, anyone can do it, you can teach it to your kids. It's really a knot for all ages and you can use it from everything from bass to tarpon. Really versatile, one of my favorites. Fish.
Let him ride.
Ow!
He bite you?
Little.
Sand. Just want to keep that rod tip up. All right, when this fish gets close, put your legs together. Feed him to your legs. You don't want to get his top water in your leg.
Oh man, you do that, huh?
Yeah. Daddy. He's alright. Look at how he slurped it. There's no question he ate that one. It's a nice male. You can tell because he's drumming. When that tide pushes in, that's when those fish are in there tailing and they're face planting. You know, you see them like this. So I'm gonna pop these hooks out. I got my little hook out necklace going on right now.
We were able to get in there really close with these kayaks. It's unbelievable how close you can get without scaring them first.
Yeah, and like what we did today when we had this tide, a real low incoming tide, is we dropped the anchors and walked towards the fish instead of spooking them and just taking our time. And that was pretty much the most productive way because we're dealing with bluebird skies, clear as can be, and these fish are a little spooky. So,
can you say your website so we know where to find you?
Yeah, my website is jmsnookiekayakcharters.com, and I have like a fisher report. I try to keep up with the daily occurrences and what's happening different times of the year, and that's a good way for people to get a hold of me.
So you're out here all the time, local guide, huh?
Yeah, just kind of bounce around between Sarasota Bay, Tampa Bay, you know, just kind of depending on where my clients are staying and make it happen.
That was a lot of fun, but now I'm starving. I gotta go find somewhere to eat. Jason was telling me about this Owen's fish camp place, and it's supposed to be like a little local Sarasota restaurant with a really good seafood, so I'm excited to go check that one out.
Hey Lauren.
Hi.
Today we're going to be doing a little sea scallops, some giant prawns, and a piece of grilled snapper. Our prawns on the grill. Fresh gull snapper. No.
That's what I like.
And that's where it gets a nice creaminess to it. I'm going to put this again right up in the broiler. Very easy.
Fish camp's been open a year and a half, and we've been busy since day one. We've been really blessed with the response here, and it was pretty fun to build this old kind of vintage fish shack. A lot of times you go to a town and you want to eat at that indigenous restaurant in town, whether you're in Asheville, North Carolina, or Chicago. It's kind of like, well, let's have that experience. Well, we always thought Sarasota was kind of missing that Sarasota restaurant, that kind of indigenous Sarasota restaurant. So that's kind of where the idea came for with Fish Camp.
I'm packing for some snorkeling right now. I hear there's some really, really good rocks off of Sarasota, South Siesta Key. So I hear it's beautiful. You can actually walk straight to it from the beach. We're in South Siesta Beach at Point of Rocks. There's beautiful rocks behind me. I hear it's gorgeous snorkeling here, so I'm going to jump in and look around, see what I see. Ah, jeez! I'm excited. It's gorgeous. The water's so clear. Hope it's not too cold. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous down there. There's all this like bright orange kind of rock stuff, and there's all kinds of wrasse species and really big spot tails and sheep's head. and there's cool shells and stuff, and there's tons of these little hermit crab guys down there.